Hello world, Shelly here, and today we are in my Jeep. My new Jeep. Haha! I am going to attempt, I say attempt because who knows how well I will do at this, but I'm going to attempt Vlogsmas, posting a vlog every day through the month of December, through Christmas, and I already know I won't hit every day. I'm gonna aim for probably minimum 3, 5 if I'm lucky. We'll see. But today's episode, since it's December 2nd, of course, we're kicking it off by me missing the first day, but it was Sunday, so I'm gonna start today. It's Monday, new week. I'm gonna do a couple things with my Jeep. This is the story of what Shelly does when she gets home from work. So I traded in my old Jeep. Its warranty was about to expire. It needed new tires, and I've wanted to get into a plug-in hybrid for a while. So I got a new Jeep and traded in the old one. So that means now I need to replace my duck landing pad on my mirror so that people can duck me. I have a Wrangler, and that needs to happen. And I also need to mount my dash cam on the windshield. I've already run the cable to the front. I haven't run the cable to the back window yet. Sorry, I'm preoccupied with my new hat. It's Pikachu, and the ears move. But I don't think I'm going to wire up the camera tonight. I'm starting this at 7:45 in the evening. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be exhausted very soon because I'm still a little bit sick. Getting better, but I've been, the coughing, the lung crud. Anyway, let's go to the auto parts store because my brand new Jeep is missing the Torx toolkit of the star socket wrench things, whatever they're called, that are supposed to come with this thing. And I need that to take my mirror off. So let's go to Advanced Auto Parts, shall we? Alright, the necessary tools have been procured. What I'm installing, I'm in the garage now, it's freezing cold out here, it's 24 degrees, is a duck landing pad. And this is going to go under the driver's side mirror so that people can place duck here, as you see. I did this once before with my previous Jeep. And I don't know if you can see the color any better. This is called Earl Grey. It is described by the factory as gray with hints of aquamarine. This is a 2024 Wrangler Sport soft top. So it is a downgrade from my Rubicon with the power one-touch roof. I already missed that even though it's too cold to use it, but upgrade on the engine because it is the plug-in hybrid built after the recalls. Anyone that's suffering through the 4xe recalls on Jeeps, my sympathies are with you, and hopefully I won't have those problems. I did get the extended bumper-to-bumper warranty, so maybe this will be my forever Jeep. The last one was supposed to be my forever Jeep, but hopefully this one's my forever Jeep because I kind of got to the point where I was like, I really want the hybrid, you know, for long term. So anyway, let's put this thing on. Well, that was a little bit harder than my first Jeep because my first Jeep didn't have the electrical stuff for the blind spot monitoring and all that stuff, the safety feature things. So it was a little harder to get the mirror repositioned with the duck clamp sitting as a spacer there, but got her done, got her done. I can now receive ducks on the new Jeep. I love these landing pads because my first Jeep had like permanent, let me flip you around, permanent scratches on the door handle here from people putting ducks into my door handle, you know, which is fine because I love ducks. But I had gotten the landing pad on that Jeep and I thought it was brilliant, and it's cute and it's kind of funny because the whole ducking thing is just hilarious to me. If you're curious, it all started with there was a woman, rest in peace, she actually passed away this year after an auto accident, but I believe she was from Canada or she was in Canada at the time, and she had a Wrangler over the pandemic lockdown and she wanted to spread some joy, and so she started putting ducks on other Wranglers' Jeeps and it became Duck Duck Jeep, hashtag Duck Duck Jeep, and it just caught on and people do it. And so now when you see Jeeps that have ducks sitting on the dash or inside, or people putting ducks on Jeeps in parking lots, that's what it is, Duck Duck Jeep. And it's just a way to spread a little bit of joy, give someone a little smile, say, hey, cool Jeep, I like your Jeep. Are we a cult? Yeah, probably. But it's a cult I enjoy. I enjoy very much. I've wanted a Jeep my whole life, a Wrangler specifically. And I'll just tell you the little story and then we'll end it for tonight because I'm freezing cold out here. But I remember the day I was 10 years old when I saw a Jeep and I said, I want that. Like, that is what when I grow up, I'm gonna have a Jeep. And as I got to be a teenager and old enough to drive, I wanted a Jeep as my first vehicle. And my dad said, no way, you're gonna roll it. Like, you're gonna flip the thing. And I tried every argument in the book. I'm like, you know, they're used like in the military. They wouldn't use them if they roll so easily. Well, okay, yeah, Dad was right. They do roll. Well, you know, technology has come a long way. But my dad passed away when he was 46 years old, and I was in my 20s. And cancer, evil. Let's not talk about that. I'll get mad. But it took me decades before I would defy my father and get a Jeep. And so my very first Jeep was it a 2008? It wasn't a Wrangler though. I got a Liberty for my first Jeep. And then after that I traded it in, I leased that one, and then I got a second Liberty. And so then that Liberty I kept longer than I've kept any vehicle. Now I've had like 18 vehicles in my life. I'm still trying to find the forever vehicle that I'm gonna keep forever. But I paid off that second Liberty and went a couple years with no car payment. Like, it was amazing. My first time in my life, basically, except for when I was super young, before I was 18, with no car payment. And when that one was about to hit 100,000 miles, I was going to trade it in, and I decided I was going to be responsible. I decided that the time for a Wrangler has passed, and I'm old now, and the Wrangler's probably uncomfortable, and I need a comfortable vehicle. Anyway, I got a Renegade. It was a 2017 Jeep Renegade in hyper green. The color was awesome. And I had it for less than 2 years, and I had brought it into the dealer to get something fixed with the GPS system. And there was this teal Wrangler sitting right in front of the door. And I knew the moment I pulled up, I literally said out loud, no, 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 no. And as I sat there before I got out to go into the service desk, I took a picture of the front hood of my Hyper Green Renegade with the gorgeous bikini pearl coat teal blue Wrangler in front of it. And I mean, I adulted a little bit. I waited 24 hours before I finally made my decision. Don't follow me for financial advice. Not a good idea. Yeah, I bought that Jeep, that Wrangler. And I was gonna keep that Wrangler for my whole life. And it had the corrosion warranty issue. I finally got that fixed this summer. But that's when I was having trouble getting the corrosion fixed, because it was still in the 5-year corrosion warranty. Like I had it 5 years. And that's when the plug-in hybrids, they came out. I bought that Jeep in December 2019. And then in 21, I think, is when the plug-in hybrids came out. And, you know, I was just curious. I drove one and I knew I wanted one, but I had to, you know, get my finances in order. And I had originally leased that first Jeep, that Wrangler, and then bought out the lease. And so I was upside down on my loan. I was still upside down on my loan when I traded it in, but they wanted it pretty bad. And they gave me like $22,000 off of this one. That included the government credit on the plug-in hybrid, but I figure that credit's probably going away soon, and it was such a good deal. There's currently a bunch of recalls in progress on the plug-in hybrid Wranglers and Grand Cherokees, which has resulted in a drop in value and a lot of bad publicity, and the dealers are trying to get them off the lots. And well, this one was built after the recall, so it's not part of the recall. It's got the updated battery. And I'm gonna drive a Wrangler till I die. So that just is what it is. And so I got this one. And I love it. The color is not as fun as the teal. You know, it's gray with a hint of aquamarine, according to the way the dealer describes it. But I just love these Jeeps. It's mental health for me. It's sheer joy. There's something sentimental about it. It's because I've wanted it for so long. And I'm loving the plug-in hybrid. I've only had it for a little over a week now, so I'm still new to this whole world. I'm currently getting quotes for putting a level 2 charger into my garage, so that right now I just plug it in like a toaster into a plain old regular outlet, and it takes like 14 hours to charge. But yeah, it's gonna save me some gas money on my commute, and I can get round trip in the winter in this cold 25-degree weather outside. I'm able so far to get round trip to work and back on hybrid with only spending about 4 miles of gas, where typically it's a 28-mile commute round trip. So it's gonna save me some gas money. Anyway, I'm excited. Now I can get ducks, and as predicted, I'm ready to go to bed because that felt stressful. I'm always nervous doing these kinds of things because, I mean, do I really know what I'm doing? Not really. I just follow directions and watch videos and teach myself things, but I'm not a mechanic, and I'm not very strong physically, so like, I'm always a little nervous trying these things. But I had done this before, so I had a little bit of faith and a little bit of confidence. And I did it. So there you have it. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I'm gonna attempt Vlogmas. We're gonna try. We're gonna do some vlogs, and yeah. So I'll still have some regular beauty content videos up this month. Don't worry. Some of those vlogs will be substituted with my regular kind of sit-down videos. But I'm gonna do Vlogsmas as best I can. Please don't hold me to every single day. It's just probably not gonna happen. I'm way too busy. I have no days off work between now and Christmas because I'm setting up at the mall with my skincare at a vendor pop-up on every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm still working Monday through Thursday, teaching at JMU, although this is our last 2 weeks of the semester, so I will have a couple days off once JMU wraps up and grading's done. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know if you like these vlogs. I'm gonna do some of formulating my skincare, some of whatever I'm doing that day. I'll probably film some at my vendor pop-up events and show you that kind of behind the scenes. Let me know. Let me know what you want to see, and I'll try and make it happen. As always, thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geeking out over Jeeps with me today. I appreciate your time, and I hope you guys all have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.